We've already talked a little bit about the event Band Against Bullying, so we wanted to share with you some of the people that will be performing. We're joined by Bailey and Jana from the Buffalo Academy for Visual and Performing Arts. Before we get into talking about your act, why don't you give me a rundown and introduce these guys for me?
We have Jared Miner on lead guitar, Taryn Allen on acoustic guitar, Frank Luciano on bass guitar, and Jana here.
All right, so when we're talking about what you're performing, we're not actually seeing it because you want to save it for the show, but give me a little idea of what you're using to Band Against Bullying.
It's a multimedia production that we have going on. So we use elements of video, music, art, theater. We use it all to cover dance. We have dance.
So then, Jana, you know, when we're talking about bullying, you know, I can imagine that it's a very important, you know, thing to sort of fight against in high school. So how do you think sharing your talents using music, theater, dance incorporates into that?
I just think that it's an amazing experience to be able to put your talents and your creativity together for a better cause.
Now, do you think that after the show, after you perform, do you think not only the audience but also the performers have a better understanding of what they should be looking out in the hallways, you know, a better sense of community?
Absolutely. With our subject matter, it's hard to ignore it once you see it again, because we go so deep into the problem that it's hard to ignore if you see it again. You have to do something.
Now, Jana, how did you begin to start to incorporate that message of bullying into the music? What was the process like for that?
I don't know, you just have to kind of think how deep it is and how it affects others and you yourself. So when you create something, when it's easier to create, well, for me, because I go to performing arts, it's easier for me to do it in an art form instead of just talking to somebody and tell them, you know, stop, why are you doing that? You know, they're not going to listen. And if you come to Band Against Bullying, you can see these many different performances that the school creates. So.
All right, well, perfect. Well, the best way that we can kind of showcase you guys and your message is for me to step out of the picture and let you guys perform for us a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and best of luck, guys.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Slowly rising up, everyone keeps following me. I thought you'd leave. The people all around, I was so scared that you'd leave. Everyone